Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we review anything and everything. And today we are getting into this is an Amazon Basics 3.1 thumb flash drive of 128 gigs. They have variable sizes. I'm going to put the link in the description for this one, and on that same link you'll be able to choose the different gigabyte sizes that you want to select. You can see there the branding on Amazon Basics. So I needed me a flash drive, and I wanted something just basic and simple. Now the thing about it was I seen there was a lot of positive reviews on it on Amazon. I saw a different one that was cheaper from a different brand, but I realized over the years if you don't choose a correct USB drive, sometimes you have issues. For one, just the clicking mechanism. So this one has a pretty solid clicking mechanism. The reason why that's important is because sometimes some of these where you click it out and then the retention is not as strong, when you push it into a USB socket, it presses the button backwards and it collapses on itself. This one feels sturdy enough that it has a nice click. And when you move the lever, I feel like you kind of press it inwards. At least that's what I do, and I feel a click when it goes in reverse. So I think that's one thing. The packaging on it feels very hollow and cheap, but nonetheless, I used it and I didn't have a problem using it to transfer files. Now I didn't transfer a whole lot of heavy things on it, but it did transfer quick, and that wasn't a problem. Um, so for the price, and like I said, link's going to be in the description below. I think it's fine. I have used USB drives that I've gotten for free from advertisement from a place called Micro Center, and I'm not trying to bash them in any way, but I just want to give the heads up because I want my audience who looks at these reviews and really wants a solid opinion on things. I have had the ones from Micro Center. They give them out free for promotion, and that was the first time that I was ever introduced to the idea that you could have USB drives, that thumb drives, that something's wrong with them and they don't function correctly to where, and I don't, maybe it could have been a combination of the ports that I was using wasn't equal to, they were supposed to be 3.0 flash drives, and maybe it just wasn't up to the ports I was using, but I don't think that was the case, to be honest with you. And certain things were transferring very slow. And then sometimes it would freeze almost like I'm waiting for the transfer. It just wasn't transferring things, and it was transferring way too slow. Nothing even close to what 3.0 should be doing. It was actually going slower than 2.0. So I think it's important when people are selecting drives. Most people will sometimes just go with a SanDisk because they know that's guaranteed, and I definitely would recommend that. But sometimes if you just need something on a budget, I needed this with the potential of maybe giving this away, putting stuff on it to give away. And when you want to do that, you don't want to buy something sometime like a SanDisk unless you don't mind the price or it's on sale. You don't want to spend on a nice one, and even if it's upwards of like $20, you spend on a flash drive. If it's the one you're keeping for yourself, by all means, because you're going to keep using it forever, it's not a problem. But if it's one that you're going to give away, then that becomes an issue. You had to store something on it, you give it away. That becomes an issue sometime where you don't want to spend an arm or leg on it, and then you're probably not going to be ever getting it back again because you had to use it for something where you may or may not be getting it back. So I think the Amazon Basics one is fine for the price, for performance, plus the fact that something you may not end up return, maybe you just want to keep using it, but if it's something you're going to give away, then for that ratio, price to whatever ratio, I feel that it's a pretty good buy, at least from my experience. With that being said, you guys, as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys